This is an I Ching reading for the astrological sign of Taurus for February 2017. This is hexagram number 27, and this is number 22. This one actually is a bonus hexagram that will eliminate the advice given from number 27 because we had a changing line here, and so that changed the whole entire hexagram. So let's read number 27. The corners of the mouth, providing nourishment. Give proper nourishment to yourself and others. The image of this hexagram is that of an open mouth. It comes to remind us that the nourishment of our bodies and spirits is important and merits our conscientious attention. The I Ching teaches us that if we wish to gauge someone's character, we should notice what he nourishes in himself and in others. Those who cultivate inferior behaviors and relationships are inferior people. Those who cultivate superior qualities in themselves and others are superior people. This is a test that we should apply to ourselves as well as to others. What you put into your body is obviously important because it determines your fundamental physical well-being. It is wise to be moderate and thoughtful about the food you eat. What you put into your mind is even more significant, and regulating it is a more subtle art. This hexagram gives us 3-part advice on that subject. The first counsel is that we should not feed our minds on desire. When we forego our equanimity and begin to desire something or someone, a host of other inferior influences come into play. We become ambitious about obtaining the object of our desire. We become fearful that we will not. If we do achieve it, our ego is gratified and strengthened, and it soon issues another demand for us to meet. A self-reinforcing cycle of negativity is thus created. Therefore, it is wise to hold yourself free from desire. The second counsel is that we begin and continue in a regular practice of meditation. Sitting quietly with your eyes closed for even as little as 10 or 15 minutes a day begins to clear the waste out of our hearts and minds, making room for the nourishment of peace and wisdom to enter in. To sit in meditation is to tune your ear to the voice of the sage, and it is the most powerful way of gaining his assistance. The final counsel is that we observe tranquility in speech, thoughts, and actions. By cultivating calm and equanimity in all that you say, think, and do, you nourish your superior self and that of those around you. One who follows these 3 counsels now will meet with good fortune. And line 3 offers extra advice. Line 3 reads, "The pursuit of desire and pleasure is the nourishment that does not nourish. It is possible to throw one's entire life away in this fashion. On recognizing this, the superior person detaches himself and returns to the sage. And now we look at hexagram number 22, titled Grace, to shed some light on that message. Inside the strength of simplicity and self-knowledge, outside the beauty of acceptance and gentleness. This hexagram encourages you to cultivate a quality of grace in your relationships and in your general way of being. In this way, you gain a power greater than any other to open a way through obstructions in your dealings with others. Good fortune is yours if you concentrate on bringing more grace to your thoughts and actions now. It is human nature to want to use forceful ways to try to get what we want from others and from life. Our egos encourage us to act aggressively, to speak boldly, to intimidate others, to buffalo our way through difficult situations. This false power can be momentarily satisfying to our ego, and temporary victories can be won this way. But genuine power and lasting progress come from a different kind of strength altogether. They come from inner strength, and which is characterized by a steadfast devotion to the principles of humility, simplicity, equanimity, and acceptance. By gradually letting go of the vain, bullying energy of the ego and accepting the quiet guidance of the higher power, one acquires the substance that makes ongoing good fortune a possibility. This is a time to relinquish self-important maneuvering. Instead, return to stillness and contemplate the inherent wisdom of the principles of the sage. By practicing quiet strength within and gentle acceptance without, you acquire a grace that dissolves all barriers to progress.